Hello everyone, hope you are all doing great. So, today we're going to discuss the movie Alpha, released in 2018. Alpha is a fascinating, visually stunning story that shines a light on the origins of man's best friend. So, we're shown the old era in this movie, where humans used to live in the caves. This refers to the period before 20,000 years ago. A tribe from that era is shown in this film. The tribe's chief is bold and strong. He also has a son of 18 years old. His name is Keda. Now, because he is small, so he doesn't have the power like his father, and he also doesn't know how to hunt. But his fathers take on the role as the leader of that tribe and says to him that he has to learn one day. He says, because you're my son and you have to be like me. But the wife of that leader says that Keda is too young. Don't bring him on the hunt. But the leader says to her, no, further, there will be a storm coming, and it is difficult to go hunting in winters. We will go hunting because we have to collect the food for the next few months. After making a team, they move to the other side to hunt something. They take a lot of time. They cross the stream and pass by the forest. They find a wild pig. The leader of the tribe asks his son Keda to hunt and kill it. But Keda didn't harm any animal, so he doesn't want to kill it. Then the leader says, if this happened continuously, you can't be the leader of the tribe after me, and I have to choose another person for the leader in place of you. They do hard work the whole day and also during the nighttime. They stop into a cave. Now the leader of the tribe and his son Keda come out from the cave. After that, the leader asks him to match the designs, which are on their hands, to the sky. It can help them to find the way. They see some wolves, but one of the wolves is standing alone, and that is their leader. See that wolf, which are separated from all of them, and that is why it is a leader. And then finally reach a place. But they see that there are many animals in front of them. There are wild cows. Now the leader of that tribe orders them that we have to escape. So throw your bayonets to these wild cows. And on the other side, when those wild cows come to know that they are about to attack, they also start running towards the tribe. The tribe's people didn't throw the bayonets to kill them. They just want them to be scared. But the tribesmen didn't know there was a ditch further down the road. Those cows speedily runs towards another side, and they start falling into the ditch. The crowd of those cows fell in that ditch. But the leader of those animals is huge. That wild cow is very aggressive. The wild cow moves towards Keda. Now that wild cow has lifted Keda on its horns so that it can throw him into that ditch and can take its revenge. It's too late. Keda fell down on that deep ditch. And he's afraid that Keda is dead. He sits there and continuously calling his son, but his son isn't answering him. It happens until the night appears. The tribespeople are also there, and he calls Keda all night long, but it turns out to be useless. They all think that Keda is dead. They also put some stones there in his memory, as they do after someone dies. The next morning, we saw that some bird has started biting Keda, but then Keda comes to his senses. He sits after he wakes up. He is scared and starts calling his people of the tribe and his fathers, but no one is there because all of them are gone. Now he himself slowly tries to go down. But that mountain wasn't like someone can go down from it. Then suddenly a miracle happens there. It starts raining, and the ditch where he falls fills up with water. Keda knows how to swim. He jumps into that water and reaches ashore while swimming. During this, he fainted. And while flowing, he reached there. When he came into his senses, he was badly injured. He makes his foot support using the nearby stones and woods, and then he tries to walk. He has arrived on the upside. This means to that place from where he fell. He sees that his tribe, while considering him dead, had put the stones there, and he feels sad. How can they consider me dead? He is screaming, and while listening to his voice, some wolves arrives there. They are about to move forward to him. Meanwhile, he reaches a tree while running. Keda climbs up that tree. He lays down on that tree the whole night. Then the morning appears, and he feels thirsty. He gets down from that tree and fills the water. But then those wolves started to follow him. He again climbs up the tree while running. But those wolves hold him. One of the wolves bites him on his foot. Keda hits it. The wolves got injured with the weapon he had. Now that wolf falls there, and during this, Keda climbs up the tree. Other wolves are standing down. They are waiting for him. It happens until the night appears. But when Keda didn't come down, all the wolves went from there. That injured wolf is still there. At first, he feels that it is dead, but it is screaming with pain. When Keda sees it, he decides to murder it in order to relieve its suffering. If this wolf remain alive, it will kill me, says Keda. He comes down to kill it, but then he sees its innocent face. Undoubtedly, wolves are dangerous, but here it seemed innocent. They see each other's eyes. Keda felt pity and doesn't kill that wolf. He closes the mouth of that wolf so that it can't bite him, and he moves forward while lifting it. He comes to a cave with that wolf. They both sleep there until the next morning. Keda wakes up and sees that wolf is sitting calmly. This means that he is not attacking Keda. When the light comes to that cave, Keda sees that it is that cave where they often come and sit. He goes outside and takes some herbs and puts them on his wound while making a mixture of them. Keda sees that wolf, and that wolf seems thirsty, so it opens the rope of its mouth itself. At first, it roared at Keda, but when Keda gives it water, it starts drinking it, and it doesn't attack Keda, which shows that now they are becoming friends. Both of them feel hungry. Keda goes outside and hunts a wild rabbit. He eats its meat and also gives it to that wolf. Then this day also passes. When the new day arrives, Keda comes out of that cave with that wolf. He forces the wolf to again join its group, but that wolf isn't moving from there because it likes Keda. Keda himself leaves it there alone and moves forward. While walking, the evening time comes, and Keda realizes that from the past few hours, someone is following him. When he turns, he sees that it is the wolf. To scare the wolf, he also throws a wood towards it, but that wolf-like dog starts playing with that wood. While walking, they see a white pig. The wolves tackles it to hunt it, but Keda gets scared. That's why they couldn't hunt it. Then again, they start walking. Because they missed their hunt, they haven't eaten anything for that day. They sleep with their stomach hungry. Now, the next morning, finally that wolf teaches Keda how to hunt. They somehow arrange something to eat, and their friendship gets deeper. They live together. The next day, the wolf gives Keda fishes while hunting. Keda says to that wolf that you are very nice, and I shall name you Alpha. Now we see that many days pass when Keda left from there, and the weather is also changing. Winter has come, and it often snowfalls. There is snow everywhere, and Keda has changed a lot. He can also hunt by himself. Because of that wolf taught him everything, now at night, Keda and Alpha have food to eat. But then one more wolf arrives here. It is roaring, but then feels that it is the companion of Alpha. That wolf is here to take Alpha with it. When Alpha is going with it, it sees Keda while turning its face, as it is saying a thank you to him. It feels from its eyes that Alpha doesn't want to go. But Keda says that you have to go because Keda can understand the pain and sorrow while living far from his family. So he sends Alpha to his family. But the next day, Keda starts missing his friend Alpha because he spent many days with him. Now he's alone. At night, when he sleeps, Keda wakes up while being scared. I will move forward till I have the courage and I will reach my home. Keda starts walking and he sees a crowd of wolves in front. He's missing Alpha. To call it, he immediately runs. But it was just a frozen lake, and then the ice breaks from it. Keda falls in it. Because of the cold water, Keda starts freezing and couldn't swim. Then Alpha arrives there, and he tries to save him. Keda also takes out his dagger from inside, and he manages to come up while breaking the ice successfully. Alpha pulls him, and it is happy to save him. When they sit near the fire together and rest at night, the next morning, Keda feels better again and starts walking. On the way, he sees a man who is sitting. When Keda goes near him, he notices that that man is frozen because of the ice. It disappoints Keda because he is feeling that he will also going to die because of the snow. Keda builds up some courage and he takes some clothes from the house of the dead man. And they move forward. But then wild animals start following them. To save themselves, they hide in a cave. But Alpha starts roaring there. This means that there's a wild and dangerous animal in the cave. It happens the same. It was a black panther. it starts attacking them. But Alpha immediately goes in front of it and starts fighting. Alpha gets badly injured. Keda uses the bow and arrow which he has and shoots on that Black Panther. Due to this, the Black Panther soon dies. Keda is feeling bad that Alpha gets injured because of him. He heals his wound while saying thank you, and he says that he will always live together. And then they again move forward. But here, the snow has started. Alpha is also injured and it couldn't walk. Keda lifts it up his lap and are walking in the storm of the ice. They are starving because they haven't eaten any food. They slept there. Keda sees a dream in which he sees his parents. While waking up, he says that no, I will not lose courage. I will definitely go back home. He keeps on walking and walking. Finally, his house has arrived. The people of the tribe and his parents are sitting sadly. Keda is lifting that wolf in his lap. When the leader sees that his son has arrived, he immediately goes to him. He felt so happy. While moving his hand to him, Keda says, "Father, I've become as you want. Now are you proud of me?" So the leader hugs his son and says, "Yes, my son, I am proud of you." His mother is also very happy. She hugs him. Moreover, Keda and Alpha are placed near the fire, and their wounds were healed. In fact, Alpha is a female. It delivers the small wolf babies. Those wolves are cared by the tribe's members. Now they are living together. The wolves and the tribal members have established a strong bond. Keda has also become the leader of this tribe. All the wolves have grown elder. With this movie ends here. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.